My name is Sean Hillen. I am Irish born, but both an Irish and an American citizen, now working as a journalist in the Republic of Ireland. Sometimes a micro example can reflect a larger macro problem. And the example I suggest very briefly is the Republic of Ireland, which is both, of course, a long-time EU member and a long-time United Nations member. Firstly, on the subject of public service ownership, which was mentioned by a member of the panel, in Ireland, the RTE, the National Television and Radio Broadcast System, dominates and monopolises the advertising market, which brings into question what is a public service broadcast system. The BBC doesn't do it, as far as I'm aware, which negates or certainly limits the development of independent radio or television. Secondly, on the issue of freedom of information, Ireland has been very far behind other countries, and only now is reanalyzing and making certain changes to the FOI system, but it is still very difficult for journalists like us because, for example, in addition to the initial payment for FOI, we then have to pay almost €100 for an appeal if it is turned down, which in these times of difficult economic conditions can be very burdensome. Thirdly, whistleblowers. Ireland still, a member of the EU, a long-term member of the United Nations, still does not have any whistleblowing protection legislation. And of course, as we all know, whistleblowers can be very important for transparency and accountability. Is it any wonder that decades ago, at least, Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, was compared in terms of its limiting, restrictive censorship laws as even stronger in that regard than the former apartheid regime in South Africa. But I would like the views of the panel, which have given some very interesting contributions, and also thank you very much to UNESCO for an excellent report on some of these issues, even though we may not know specifically enough about the Republic of Ireland and its view. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anybody from the panel who wants to